A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
I had been about to add mime to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cauchon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance for a big break.
Or an early death.
Well, either way, it is something. I don't know, I'd say good, but no, not really. Well, let's show these, especially that.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No, I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
At some point, that is going to be useful, I hope.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume. I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
So really, when they were talking, he was there in the background. Because I certainly didn't see him on screen. Yeah, I don't think he was, but maybe. I don't know.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
No.
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do.
Alright.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Well, new location, I'm sure. Oh yeah. I think that was it. That may also be it. I don't know. Well, I don't want to be here yet. I said I'd go to the shop first, so... Oh yeah. Hi. Seems like the place. Not a lot to look at, though.
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Do it. Stop it. Don't. Fine.
The guy's spoon-shaped face was mournful and humorless. He looked like a vegetarian in a slaughterhouse. Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. For in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
That.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Well, any info on it? Like, when did you last sell one? Something like that, but no, apparently that is not an option.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
How about this guy?
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Well, got a name for me?
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
What?
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Well...
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint. I remember the scar on his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Genghis Khan, right.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing.
Nothing, monsieur.
It's just a random thing, like, hey, here's this thing, what do you think? Nothing? Oh, okay, I'll put it back in my pants now.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
He's gonna shock us or something. Yep.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Oh, man.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
Also, did you see his face? How fucked up was that face? Man. That was a creepy face. Nothing else. Right, so now what should I do? I don't really know. Let's... Can't even get a hint now. There's no one around there. Well, that's logical. Just had to check. That was Nichols. So they just skip upstairs now.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Well, look what I got.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Use. No. Okay.
I have to go.
Okay,
I guess we are going to the police station now. You can talk to her again. Well, gotta. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. How's your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Maybe not yet, but I see your paths entwined in the future.
I doubt it. Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
Alright.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Oh, what a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur.
Alright. Stop it with the voice now. Well, so we can't go to the shop anymore. Okay, it just closes locations if you don't need to be there anymore. That's good. Hello, Rosso? Phone's there, eh? That's just about all.
It was Rosso's sidekick, Sergeant Moo.
Hello, Moo.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
What do you want now?
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Again?
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Oh, he's not pleased, is he? Not pleased at all.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
But
I've been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Then who's... What?
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
That's quick.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
Seriously, they closed the case in a matter of hours. It's a bombing in town with someone dying. And they closed that in hours. What the fuck? That's suspicious as all hell.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantow.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Well, that seems to be it.
So long, Inspector. Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
That's the photo.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
Well, that's true, but still. Shock him?
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
Fair point.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
No, monsieur, I do not.
I found it in the sewer.
Perhaps it would be better if you put it back there.
No way. This could be an important clue.
If you say so, monsieur.
I just love the fact that George goes like, hey, do you see this dirty old rag? Like, hey, what do you think? I love it. I love how random that is.
See you later, Sergeant.
Oh, what's that?
It was just some police paperwork, a search warrant.
For?
It was a search warrant.
No.
It was a search warrant for someone named Robert Overman. Not a name that I recognized. It was a public telephone.
Why can we use it then? That's what I'm curious about. We can call him again from the police station. Maybe he'll recognize the number and trigger something else?
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you. Remember?
Miss